Well, beg your pardon, National Commandant, you say that's the title you have. I understand that they have some questions for you from Lagos.
Thank you. Just to make a clarification first, when you say that schools have become breeding grounds for cultism, I would like to that you properly put that in context, because we do believe that that is totally your views and not the views of Channels Television. It's a disclaimer, as a matter of fact. But going forward now, your organization, how much of an impact will your role play when we discuss the issue of strengthening or bringing about a robust policing system in the country?
Well, like I've stated earlier on, ours is grassroots based. And the effort under the neighborhood watch that was approved as part of the bill passed is to help the intelligence agency, help the security agencies gather information. We have offices in all the 36 states of the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory. And by implication, if you go to most of the local government now, we have offices. There is no local community you get to, apart from local government headquarters, that you find Peace Corps members in that community, and they are enjoying what they are doing. As far as we are concerned, if this youth can be empowered via presidential assent on this bill, and they remain in the community, even if they are being paid peanuts, say 10,000 naira, they will remain in that community since they don't transport, they don't rent accommodation, and they are within the locality and given the mandate to check anything that will result into crime and criminality and report to security agencies. It will go a long way in strengthening the security. Like I stated earlier, the security agencies, their effort is quite commendable. I came from a community called Ugboju in Utuko local government area. Ugboju is made up of 89 villages. We have only 4 policemen, not armed, in a police post there. How can they monitor these 86 villages?
Big question. Well, we'll have to continue from there, and we'll ask how you're absorbing the civilian JTF, because we've seen that there's also a youth group already on the ground in the Northeast, and what the Youth Corps, I mean, the Peace Corps can do in that regard. In just a moment, please stay with us. Well, Mr. Dickson Akoh, National Commandant of the Nigeria Peace Corps, is still with us here in the studio. Well, just before we went on break, we're asking about the role, you know, the Peace Corps can play in absorbing civilian JTF. Do you think that they can be a part of you, or do you think that as time goes on, these people might require arms and so might not fit into the mandate of the Peace Corps?
As far as I'm concerned, guided by the bill passed, the bill is to give statutory effect to the existing Peace Corps of Nigeria. But Section B of Clause 37 of the bill provided that any group, association, body that has similar objective to that of Peace Corps and demonstrate interest in joining should go for our orientation. Going by that, civilian gesture, as far as we are concerned, they are a body which the state government and the federal government, they have also accorded recognition based on the support they are giving to the security forces fighting insurgency in the Northeast. And for now, enlistment into the Peace Corps is individually based, and with condition that for anybody that is eligible to join this, the Peace Corps, you must have nothing minimum of secondary school qualification. And if you go through most of these youth that join the civilian gesture, based on information available to us, some of them are not even up to secondary school. They've not even obtained that qualification, basic qualification. But if among them, anybody that has academic qualification about that qualification, but within the age bracket of 18 and 30 years, of course, we accommodate the person, because even from the registration we did with the corporate affairs, the organization is membership driven and is open to all young Nigerians. Are
you collaborating with the state governments as well? I mean, look at Lagos State, for instance. They just launched a neighborhood watch, and you have a program called Neighborhood Watch as well. How are you?
That came after the passage of our bill. If you look at when the act was passed, some people have started borrowing leave from what we presented to National Assembly. This bill was passed since last year.
So there's no duplication of efforts. Do you think
as far as I'm concerned, if the functions are complementary, healthy competition is always healthy for any sane development. So we are not opposite to that, because a state government, a law passed by a state of assembly will always take effect if assented to by the governor of that state. So we don't have anything contrary about that. Because even the mandate of our own mandate goes beyond even neighborhood watch. We are talking about community services being rendered in most of the states now. You go to Benue State, go to Tukpo particular, even in the markets, you find Peace Corps cleaning up market, ensuring that you don't drop refugees or waste just anyhow. So you find Peace Corps in schools and colleges maintaining discipline today across the states of the federal. So whatever services that is complementary is always welcome.
Well, Mr. Dickson Akoh, we have to thank you most kindly for coming on Sunrise Daily. He is the National Commandant of the Nigeria Peace Corps. Should I say service now?
No, it's Peace Corps.
Nigeria Peace Corps. That will be where we draw the curtains on the show today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Maokbe Ogun. It's back to the guys in Lagos.
Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Oso.
Thanks for watching. I'm Gimba Omar.